but in this case, two different compounds, one softer, one firmer. Very interesting shoe, I think. A very, very interesting shoe. Hey everyone, welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex and we're here today in Paris testing the brand new Salomon S Phantasm CF, the first plated shoe by Salomon. It's a fiberglass plate, very interesting. I just ran a few laps with the whole media team here at Salomon, and the shoe is great. Comfortable, snappy, the fit is very good. Heel is a bit large for me, but these are still some early production shoes, so this may be tweaked a little bit. Overall, very, very pleased. I have some footage for you, and I will be discussing a bit more the shoe. Once I have all the specs, I'll film a bit more back at the house. See you then. I just got Mary's bib number for Sunday for the marathon. She's in Brussels, traveling tomorrow, Saturday, for her race on Sunday. I'm here a bit beforehand for the Salomon event and some other appointments. Anyways, I'm going back home, so I'm going to show you a bit how I travel when I'm in Paris. I'm using some scooters. I think that's the English word. I also know some people use moped to describe this thing, like, you know, this type of thing. Anyways, let me know how this is called. This is another session of teach Alex some English words, but I'm going to show you some images of Paris. So here we are back at actually my parents' place, which is quite funny. I'm in the room where I grew up as a teenager, and I think I never thought I'd be running a YouTube channel and shooting some videos in it back when I was a teenager. I didn't expect this, but this is amazing. And today we are talking about the Salomon lineup for 2022. So today I tested the Salomon S Phantasm CF, CF being for composite fiber. So it's not a carbon plated shoe, it's a fiberglass plated shoe, which isn't that different because even plated shoes with carbon are actually not really carbon. It's, you know, a blend of carbon and something else on which carbon is added or injected into, depending on the technique. But this is fiberglass on the Salomon Phantasm CF, the S version. It will release somewhere in February, March next year, in most regions at least, and the price point will be 200 euros, $200. I don't have, of course, the measurements, the weight, the geometer scale. Weight is 225 grams, so 7.5 ounces, something like that, in men's US size 9. It's interesting. It's a competitive weight, not as light as the Pulsar from Salomon, but still quite lightweight. So that's the price point. I don't have the geometer score, I don't have the width, I don't have other comparisons in terms of metrics like we do most of the time here on the channel. But overall, I'm quite pleased. Going quickly into the details, and you will have some footage on your screen right now. Matrix upper, very lightweight, quite pliable, very, very comfortable wrapping around the foot, like very comfortable. I think that's the main word that was going through my mind today, testing the shoe. It was comfort, very comfortable in terms of fit. The ride is on the firmer side of things. It's a dual layer midsole, but with the same compounds on the 2 layers, which is not the case for the other shoes of the lineup. I'll come back to that in a second. 2 layers, the carbon fiber, the fiberglass plates in between, with that sort of you will see it, but that sort of fork at the heel, providing some stability. and it's interesting. They designed that plate having in mind that they need to have a certain angle designed in order to suit performance runners in priority. So runners striking midfoot and forefoot will be better off with that shoe, and they say it openly, there's no question about it, which is not the case for the other shoes of the lineup that are designed for every type of foot strike. This is more midfoot to forefoot because of the shape of that fiberglass plate. The ride is on the firmer side, but very dynamic. The rocker is gigantic, what they call the R-camber rocker, coming from their ski heritage, that ski shape. The rocker is really gigantic. I think the offset from the top of the shoe to the ground at the forefoot, I haven't measured it, but I think it's somewhere like 4 centimeters, 40 millimeters. It's a huge offset. So you really have a huge drop. If you like that, if it works for your foot strike, you will like this shoe because the rocker allows for a very smooth transition to the toe of face, and then you push and you have the fiberglass plate kicking in and providing all that explosiveness, responsiveness. So this is quite nice. Other features on the shoe, so the midsole is called Energy Surge. I'm not sure, but I think it's a blend EVA plus olefin. I have to confirm this, but this is the idea I have right now. Today I wasn't able to confirm that. And the whole system, air camber, rocker, Energy Surge midsole, energy, and the plate is called Energy Blade, and that's the platform. And that platform transitions from the Salomon Phantasm CF, top of the line, $200, €200 shoe. By the way, 9mm drop, 23 in the forefoot, 32 in the heel. It transitions to the Salomon Phantasm, the regular one. It's a trainer. It doesn't have a plate in it. It has something more of a energy rods type of thing. You will have the footage on your screen right now. And those rods are made of TPU, a hard version of it, very bendable, but with a lot of explosiveness, responsiveness. I was thinking, and that's how I pitched it to some other people asking me how it feels, those sort of red energy rods, which are not called energy rods, I'm sorry for using that term, but those TPU, that TPU fork, if you will, is if you put it against your skin and you bend it and you release it, I think the force it has would really hurt your skin. That's just an example. No one would do that. But that's just to give you the idea of how responsive and how snappy that TPU fork is. So that's quite interesting. And the Phantasm will have also a dual layer midsole, but in this case, 2 different compounds, one softer, one firmer. Very interesting shoe, I think. A very interesting shoe. $150, €150. A slightly wider heel to allow for a bit more stability. A different type of foot strike, heel, midfoot, forefoot will work with that shoe. So that's the trainer going along with the racer, which is the Phantasm CF. That's the regular Phantasm. And then there's a third shoe, entry level, $120, €120. I don't have the name in my head right now. It's called the Spectur. The Spectur, Spectur. Entry level, same technologies as on the mid-level one, but a bit heavier, different upper. So that's the whole lineup for the road, Salomon 2022. Very exciting. I hope you enjoyed the little insight here and the presentation. Thanks a lot to Salomon and the whole media team. Amazing moments this morning, being able to test a shoe that is only available in like 8 pairs, I think. So that's quite cool. And I hope that provided you some insights, some value. I hope you enjoyed this very different video here in Paris. Let me know in the comments, do you have questions about Salomon's lineup for 2022? Salomon Phantasm CF, regular Phantasm, and the Spectur. I'd be very happy to answer if I can, based on the info I have. Other than that, enjoy your run today. I'm going out right now with some friends living in Paris, my childhood friends, for a run. I'm very happy with that. I hope you enjoy your run today as well. Enjoy your ride if you're going on the bike. Go beyond your limits. This will be the case tomorrow for Mary's race, the marathon in Paris. And I hope we'll be able to report on how it went early next week. Go beyond your limits and take care. Bye-bye, guys.